Hi, everybody. Today we are going to read a book called The Hungry Thing. And here I have him right next to me. And we are going to learn all of the things that he wants to eat, but he talks really differently. And there are people in the town who can't figure out what he's trying to say that he wants to eat. But there's a little boy whose ear is really good at hearing rhyming sounds. And the little boy helps the townspeople to figure out what the hungry thing wants to eat. Can you see what the sign around his neck says? It says, "Feed me." Let's see what happens. The Hungry Thing. One morning, a hungry thing came to town. He sat on his tail. He pointed to a sign around his neck that said, "Feed me." The townspeople gathered around to see the hungry thing. "What would you like to eat?" asked the townspeople. "Schmancakes," answered the hungry thing. "Schmancakes," cried the townspeople. "How do you eat them? What can they be?" Schmancakes. "Why, dear me," said a wise man, "schmancakes, that's plain, are a kind of a chicken that falls with the rain." "Of course," said the cook, "schmancakes, I've read, are better to eat when you stand on your head." "I think," said a little boy, "you're all very silly. Schmancakes sound like fancakes. Sound like pancakes to me." So the townspeople gave the hungry thing some pancakes, and he ate them all up. Are you ready, hungry thing? Ooh, I think that tasted good. The hungry thing ate them all up, and then the hungry thing pointed to his sign that said, "Feed me." "What do you want to eat?" asked the townspeople. "Tickles," answered the hungry thing. "Tickles," cried the townspeople. "How do you eat them? What can they be?" "Why, dear me," said the wise man, "tickles, you know, are curly-tailed hot dogs that grow in a row." "Of course," said the cook, "tickles taste yummy, and you giggle and laugh with 10 in your tummy." "I think," said the little boy, "it's all very clear. Tickles sound like sickles, sound like, what do you think it is? Pickles to me." And they gave the hungry thing some. He ate them all up. "He's underfed. Have some bread," said a lady dressed in red. "It seems to me he would like some tea," said a fellow up a tree. Ready? Can you make the sound of him eating? "A bit of rice might be nice," said a baby, sucking ice. Rice and ice. Yum. The hungry thing just shook his head and pointed to his sign that said, what's it say? "Feed me." The townspeople cried again, "What would you like to eat?" "Feet loaf," answered the hungry thing. "Feet loaf?" cried the townspeople. "How do you eat it? What can it be?" "Why, dear me," said the wise man, "feet loaf, let's see. It's a kind of shoe pudding that grows in a tree." "Of course," said the cook, "feet loaf tastes sweet, and it's eaten by kings when they dine in bare feet." "I think," said the little boy, "you all ought to know. Feet loaf sounds like beet loaf. Sounds like, what do you think it sounds like? Meatloaf to me." Does that look like meatloaf to you? Let's have him eat it all up. So the townspeople gave the hungry thing some, but the hungry thing ate it all up, and he pointed to his sign that said, "Feed me." "What would you like to eat this time?" asked the townspeople. "Cookies," answered the hungry thing. "Cookies," cried the townspeople. "How do you eat them? What can they be?" "Cookies." "Cookies," said the wise man, "are known in far lands as a special spaghetti to eat holding in hands." "Cookies," said the cook, "are a party dish to serve to a guest if he isn't a fish." The little boy saying, "You guys aren't making any sense." "I think," said the little boy, "it's all very simple. Hookies sounds like lookies, sounds like cookies to me." The townspeople gave the hungry thing some cookies. Ready? And he ate them all up. Then he got to his feet. He smiled. He patted his mouth on a line of laundry. Then he turned around 3 times. Can you help me? 1, 2, 3. "It is true. Is he all through?" asked a lady dressed in blue. "Let's all try to say goodbye," said a man with a can. "Come again," said some men. But the hungry thing just sat down again, and he pointed to his sign that said, "Feed me." "What do you want to eat?" asked the townspeople. "Gollipops." "Gollipops," cried the townspeople. "How do you eat them? What can they be?" Do you think you know what that is? Gollipops. "Oh, dear me," said the wise man. "Gollipops are new. They are cereal shaped like toys and sugar-coated too." "Children," said the cook, "buy them by the dozens and trade off the box tops with classmates and cousins." "No. I think," said the boy, "you all ought to hear. Gollipops sound like, dollipops sound like lollipops to me." So the townspeople gave the hungry thing some. And the hungry thing ate them all up. He pointed to his sign again. What does it say? "Feed me." "Oh, please," said the townspeople. "We've been here all day. Isn't there a quicker way?" "I think," said the boy, "that there is." "Have some noodles?" the little boy asked the hungry thing, and he shook his head. "Oh, excuse me, I meant to say foodles." Foodles and noodles? That rhymes. The hungry thing smiled and ate them all up. Look at him eating all those foodles. "Just look," said the cook. "Let's all try," was the cry. So they all got busy. "Have some smello." They gave him some jello. "Have some thread." And they gave him some bread. "Have a banana." What's a banana? And they gave him a banana. The hungry thing ate, and he looked very full. "Is there anything more that we can give you?" the townspeople wanted to know. The hungry thing politely covered a hiccup. He thought for a while. "Boop with a smacker?" he said. "Boop with a smacker? "What is that?" the townspeople asked. The boy whispered to the wise man. The wise man whispered to the cook, and the cook gave the hungry thing soup with a cracker. The hungry thing ate them all up. Yum, 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 yum. He smiled and he got to his feet. He wiped his mouth with the cook's hat. Just as he left, he turned his sign around. And in big letters, it said, "Thank you." And there he is. Thank you for helping me rhyme today. Maybe you can think about some things around your house that rhyme and make up a whole list. I hope you had fun with the hungry thing today.